Hi guys, not your average guy. Never mind your own YouTube channel. There's a couple of things going on. I got my Phantom 4 over here. I got like a tracker attached to it. You can only find it at 30 meters distance. So it's not the perfect item, but at least it helps to locate the drone. And the way you can do it is you go to this app, and if I push the loudspeaker button, it makes a noise. And when you are outside 30 meters, but you or somebody else with the app has been within 30 meters of the device, then it stores this location, and then you can click on this item over here, and then you automatically go to Google Maps, and it shows where you are and where the device is and how you can get closer. And then when you are within 30 meters, you can push the button and you can hear it. I know that there are other devices like independent from your phone and everything, and you can just see like, oh, within 2 kilometers or something, it's in that direction, but it's a couple of €100, and this is just very cheap, just 10, 20, I don't even know exactly, and you get a couple of these things. Another thing is I got some extensions for the landing gear, and it's easy, you can just click them on, and now I don't have to worry about the camera so much anymore touching the ground. I'm on the highest point here. This is a garbage heap, it's 60 meters high. From here you have a nice view. You can see it's all forests out there, but over there is some apartment buildings. And over there, yeah, you can see it here, there's a television tower. For like 3.5 to 4 kilometers, it's only forest. And the idea is that I fly the Phantom 4 with stock antennas, like this. I've never done that before, because I immediately bought some range extenders after the first or second flight or something. But I got another transmitter from one of your viewers for a very good price. So I just want to see how far I can get with the stock antennas, because that is like a good measurement of the use of other antennas too. And this is the perfect area to go, because there's no houses, villages, whatever over there. There is a strong wind, but I don't think it's going to affect the operation a lot, because I don't expect to go that far, maybe 2.5 kilometers. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a home lock mode for this, because that's just perfect. Because home lock is like the drone locks into my position, and whether you go left or right, it will circle around you, and when you say come back, it will always come back. And when you go further, it will always go away from you. So it's very easy to go very far and have it come back at the same location. You don't have to worry about direction of the drone. Even more, you can just turn the drone and film left and right, etc. And it will still keep doing this when you go forward or backward. And there's another thing, of course, and that is because I have the NVIDIA Shield K1 tab with Android 7.0 operating system, and DJI Go app crashes a lot on this system. People were saying like you have to get an iPad, but an iPad is very expensive, one thing, and the other thing is it's very difficult with screen recording on an iPad, and I just need that. I need the screen recording, otherwise I cannot show you guys. So that's what I have to do. And then another user suggested deinstall all DJI apps, 3 and 4, delete all the directories and reinstall 4. And he said that helped for him. That's what I did, and maybe it helps. So there is still a chance that the app will crash and I will have to restart it. But for the flight, it's not such a big deal. It means I will just hang out a little while, restart the app, and continue doing what I'm doing. All right, let's do it. Because I reinstalled the DJI app, there is no map. I forgot to load the map at home. I'm going to set this at 20 meters because I'm already very high. Why do I not see anything in the goggles? That's weird. Okay, I'm gonna fly without goggles, but I do want to use flight mode. Home lock. I have to take care that my antennas are straight. I can still see it. Even at 1 kilometer. Wow, I can still see it. It's a dot, but I can see it. The signal is very good. Even now I can see the dot. Okay, I'm gonna hang out there for a minute. I'm gonna hide this screen, and I want to set this to metrics because otherwise it's in feet and I cannot understand very well how far I am. I'm 700 meters now. I want to make sure that I don't have an image here, which is really strange. And if I turn the aircraft like this, you can have a look around. And I think this is what you're seeing. This is a holiday area, if I'm right. Yeah. This is holiday area. So technically I'm not flying over houses. And what I can do, I can just turn around the aircraft like this, you see, and it will not change direction. I will make a full turn. It's pretty nice actually to do it like this. And this is the main building of the holiday. And there's the television tower. And now I'm kinda flying straight forward, and my direction is also straight forward. My height is 10 meters, but that is from where I started, so I'm flying 70 meters high. And the signal is still incredibly good. It's 5 bars. And this is the Phantom 4, so this is not using the new technology. And there's a small road out here. It's quite busy, but to not disturb you guys, I'm gonna pass right now when there are no cars, and I'm gonna put up the camera. So you see, no problem. And it's a little bit weird that if I move my stick to the left, the aircraft turns to the right. And I'm kind of flying forward, so this is, the turning sticks are reversed. As you can see, this is all nature. I'll put the camera like this. So if I turn to the left, now it turns to the right. You can see if I turn to the right, then it turns to the left. And if I indeed want to go left, then I have to do this, and I will slightly turn to the left. So I want to try to keep pointing the camera forward in the direction that I'm going. And as you can see, this is all forests. And I'm at 2.5 kilometers, 65% battery. That's a lot more than I expected. I mean, I can go a lot further than I expected. And I have to say that circumstances are ideal because I'm at this height, and normally you're standing on the ground, and then very quickly you will have trees in between. You have to fly higher, but the further you get, the more problematic it gets. It's very questionable if you can get this result flying above a forest and me standing on the ground, because the more open and unobstructed the path between you and the drone, the better the signal. And as you can see, it's still 5 bars. Wow. So I'm at 3.5 now, and still it's 5 bars. Can you believe it? Wow. And as you can see, there's a highway there, over there. I won't go beyond the highway. Alright? So the only thing that I can do is go a little bit more to the left like this. Like this. I'm 3.8 now. And still, you see that antenna? And now the transmission got a little bit weak. So I think I'm gonna go back home from here, and I can just turn the camera. I'm gonna cancel this because I want to fly back manually. I hear an aircraft and I can see it way up there above me. So, no problem at all. And as you can see, it has 10.5 minutes of flight time left. Now 9. That should be enough to get home, although the home icon is under the remaining time. I want to fly a little bit higher. It has descended a little bit. It was like 4 meters. The wind is very strong now, a lot stronger. It's not good for me. But since the DJI calculations are always with a large margin, I think it just should be able to get back easily. And one thing, and that's good about this flight mode, I don't have to worry about the direction, you know. I just pull back the stake, and wherever it is, it will come back home. I've done flights like this before, and when you do it on manual mode, you always have to be like, okay, am I in the right direction? And that's just great that now I don't have to worry about this. I don't have to worry about the orientation of the drone. And another thing is that so far it did not crash. And that's very good too. And most often it crashed 1 or 2 times, so it could have already crashed. 6 minutes of flight time. It's gonna be tight actually. I think the wind had been playing parts a little bit, but I will just keep flying like this. Maybe put it to sports mode, or would it leave the flight mode if I do that? Let's just assume that it will make it. Yep. I know. And I didn't even cancel return to home. Hey. It's the holiday park. I will have to land it in the forest if I don't have enough. I know what I will do if it wants to auto land. I will just have to move the up stick forward, and then it will not go down, it will not descend. So maybe I just ascend as a precaution. You can see the mountain already. At least I have a tracker installed now, so it should be easier to find it. And also, if you want to land at a distance, if I would want to do that, then in the settings I have to change the option, like what you want to do when the signal is lost. Now it's set to return to home, but you have to set it at either hover or land. Because if I land at a distance from here, between the trees, I'm surely going to lose signal. And then what it's going to do, it says, oh, I lost my signal, and it wants to return to home, and then it starts returning home, and you don't know where it is. So you should change that setting if you want to land it at a distance. And that's what went wrong in one of my other videos. And then I couldn't find it. Now the wind is very strong again. But I have 18% battery. And you can fly like a kilometer with 10%. So, and I'm at 750 meters. So I'm gonna make this, no worries. And it wants to auto land at like 12%. And that's what it did last time, or last time. Yeah, last time when it tried to auto land, it was like in Zealand. When I landed it on the sandbank, and then it was 12%. So I have 3%, I think, before it wants to auto land. And there is a pond over here. We don't want to land in the pond, of course. But that's not going to happen. And probably it will try to auto land before it is home. Like this, because it's 12% now. and it might want to auto land any moment. But I'm ready for that. Yeah, it says right now. No, it. Oh, it. Ooh. It is not. Now it's doing something completely different. Okay, so I'm gonna land it here. Oh, it's gonna be interesting anyway. 8%. So let's have it landing. Yeah, land. Yeah, it has to go like minus 50. Alright. It did not make it, but it's over there. I cannot believe this happens again. I didn't even cancel return to home. It's not very far away. It's over there. Always an adventure. I can already see it. So the landing feed and extensions did not really help. Oh, I really have to jump. We're gonna set the camera. It even had some battery left. Conclusions. The landing gear helped a little bit, but not too much. The track, I didn't even need to use it, but let's suppose I didn't find it yet. It says searching, it says connected. Alright, yeah, well it does have the location. So if I couldn't have found it, then the tracker definitely would have helped me if I am within 30 meters. Good. It's strange that it didn't make it home, and that the return to home calculation was not even enough, because I didn't even cancel return to home. That's strange, but there was a strong wind for a moment, so some people go to the gym to do fitness. I fly a drone and retrieve it. Hey guys, I'm going to pack my stuff, I'm going to get home. I hope you liked the video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see my next adventures. Like the video, give comments. But I've also been thinking, just share it, you know, like on Facebook. If you like it, share it with other people, because the bigger it is, the more we can do. Was this a dangerous flight? Not at all. One thing, because I'm in this flight mode, and then when it wants to auto land, all of a sudden the controls are different. It gets out of the home lock mode, and that means all of a sudden, just stay there. When it's in this home lock mode, I push the stick backwards to go back home. But then when it starts to auto land, it gets out of this home lock modus, and that means I have to go forward, because I was facing me, the home point, so I would have had to go forward. That's what I'm thinking now. But at the moment when it happened, it was like, it doesn't respond. What is it doing? It doesn't go forward anymore. And then I thought, okay, I'd better land. When it auto lands, I don't have to go back anymore. I have to go forward. And if I had done that, it's not so far. I might have made it. And another thing, it went so far. 3.8 kilometers. I didn't expect that it would have gone so far. And I could have gone further on stock antennas. But see ya, bye.